About to start day 163. Oh, so easy to be lazy. Just did my first mile of swimming ever, y'all. I did 33 laps. Usually it's 32, i.e. 64 laps in total, back and forth, counting them individually. 64 laps to get a mile. I did 66 just in case I missed a few. First time ever swimming a mile. 40 minutes. Feels good. It's the ego boost right there, confidence booster. 1 mile swam in 40 minutes. So if I'm dropped off a mile off in the ocean, I'm certain I can make it alive to shore. Hey yo, I really just spent 40 plus freaking minutes just like whoo, 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 just holding my breath underwater and shit for a mile. Yo, that's just a confidence booster. That's an ego boost. That's bragging rights right there. That's like them 200 miles I did in August. That's more God damn, bro. We do things that humble us and at the same time just boost our ego. But you know what I realized, as I was taking a shower, yo? The more incompetent the individual, the more arrogant they seem. You get what I'm saying? The less an individual knows their capacity, for the most part, the more they speak over much. Reading the Bible over this last 5 years has been humbling. Every time my head came out that water in the direction that's facing the clock, I was just like, damn, I've only been swimming for 10 minutes. Damn, it's only been 20 minutes. Damn, I still got 20 more minutes. Yo, listen, it's different. Yo, swimming is different. I could have easily went for another 15 minutes, but the lady at the pool, Jerry, she was like, as soon as I walked in, she was like, why don't you swim a mile? Why don't you do an hour and stop talking about it? I was like, hey, yo, Jerry, you bugging. So I was like, fuck it, let's get it done. I guess we ain't doing Muay Thai this morning. So we did that. And now we just probably sit here at the park, write, meditate. If I got any books, I'll probably read. But, yo, filled life with experience. I tell you what, yo, swimming, it ain't no joke, man. It ain't like running. You can't just stop and pull over to the side. Like, if you stop, you're sinking, bro. And you ain't breathing underwater. So, like, that's one of my major fears, man. As I'm, like, swimming, I'm like, damn, what if something happens and they don't see me and I just sink to the bottom of this pool and I'm out of air and I'm like, so the intrusive, don't think the intrusive thoughts are not there, man. Those intrusive thoughts come in. But you know what keeps them away? Grace. And to be honest, yo, for almost 30 minutes plus, I was just like, in my mind, it was just grace. Great. I just kept repeating the same word, grace. Do it gracefully. Make it look good. This is your movie. Make it look good. Make it look graceful. Thank you, God, for this opportunity, for having all these useful limbs and the ability to do these things. Grace is important, family, and everything that we do, just do it with grace. Do it with gratitude in your heart. Because at the end of the day, we don't have to do nothing. We can just, lounge around, sloth around, and be worthless, useless pieces of garbage that are of value and use to no one. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to be a good human being. We could be a shitty human being if that's what we choose to do with our life and time. But yeah, when I'm doing a lot of difficult things and my mind starts going into those intrusive thoughts, I just go with grace, man. Something that in the allegory of Lucifer, God and Michael, he should have had some. You know what I'm saying? Lucifer, he thought that because he was the most beautiful and artistic angel, he was the greatest. And like, nah, bro, not even the mightiest angel thought himself above God. And that was Michael. Michael is the mightiest and strongest. That's why he kicked your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, because of beauty and intelligence, they get, 34. I don't even like to count my age anymore, but by this time, man, I've seen a lot of beautiful and intelligent and talented men and women alike become nothing in this life because they were blessed with beauty, with intelligence, with talent, and they never developed the capacity to be self-willed, to be self-disciplined. They often relied, especially in youth, on the encouragement, the support, the validation, and the approval of others around them. And when those other people weren't around them to approve, to validate, to encourage us, to support them, they became nothing because they never developed the capacity to be self-willed, to be self-disciplined, and to be self-determined in whatever it is they chose to do. To some people, I may seem prideful, and you're motherfucking right. I am prideful to an extent. What I am not is arrogant. I do my best to avoid being an arrogant individual because, hey, I felt stupid, ugly, and untalented for most of my life. That I grew up feeling stupid, ugly, and untalented. I used to think that my dark complexion was something wrong because, you know, the society and the culture that I grew up in was more supportive and loving and desiring of a lighter complexion. So me thinking in my family, me being one of the darkest one, I'm like, I used to think that I was, you know, just ugly and undesirable. So it took me actually growing up and learning to accept and love myself and appreciate myself to then feel this way. I'm 100% supportive of anybody that earns their bragging rights. You get what I'm saying? There's people that are always talking about things that they going to do, that they want to do, that they did but never really did. Avoid being someone that just speaks to fill up the space of silence that should be just left alone. Like, we don't always have to be running our mouth. And this is something that I've learned. Even though I haven't always been somebody that's spoken much until I acquired a certain level of knowledge and understanding, I used to just keep my mouth shut a lot of the times. I've never been one to do small talk. I kind of hate small talk. So whenever I open my mouth, I try to speak things that are important, that need to be said, that are better said than left unsaid. So when I see people winning, bro, I celebrate them. Why? Because I don't want to be hated on when I'm winning. And I really don't give a shit who hates on me when I'm winning. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to appreciate myself. I'm going to support, validate, and encourage myself. So when other people come and love on me and support and validate and encourage me, hey, I appreciate that shit, but I'm not looking for it. I'm not craving it. I don't need nobody tapping me on the back saying, hey, good job. It's dope when it happens, you know, because it lets me know that, hey, other people see the work, not just me. So it's dope when you get that from other people. It's beautiful. But I'm not always looking for it. I'm doing it for myself. I'm proud of myself. And I don't give a fuck who that bothers. And neither should you.